family. So it's me coming at you again, of course. It's Store and Corkum from Whitefire Comics, trying to give you guys a little bit of an update of how things are going and what's going on in the next week with the Forsaken Future Kickstarter. I got this cool overlay now. Watch this. This is going to be amazing. As I learn all these new tools. Ooh, the Forsaken Future Kickstarter. All right, let's get that out of my face. So what I wanted to mention today is just to show off a new piece of artwork that's in from David Dion, and I wanted to just quickly show the Kickstarter and then mention about the draw this week. So let's just get to it. All right, let's get that craziness out of the way. So what I wanted to just to start off with was to show off. Let me see if I can find it on my computer here. See lots of crazy stuff here. Where is it? The new piece from David Dion. I've been working on it and cleaning it up a little bit. I think you guys will like it. Let me see if I can find it here. It might be in another folder, of course, every time you look. Aha, here we go. So here's our newest piece of art in from David Dion that everybody can check out now. I just got to get this baby colored now. I've just cleaned it up a little bit. I've added some of the butterflies around more. So the idea is in the Forsaken Future issue 1, the Lucky 13 shelter is the last surviving American shelter from from after the apocalypse. So it's about a thousand. That's wrong. 100 years after the event that took out 94% of North America. So this is the last fallout shelter and how it's dealing with the fact that corporations have taken over the landscape of the continent of North America, and their existence is a concern. They don't think they can trust the corporations. The corporations are out for themselves, and they're not going to like that these guys are still alive from 100 years ago, and obviously not respect their claim to the land. So this is actually the first piece of art we have, which is an awesome of where the story's going and some of the characters in the story outside of their outfits. For instance, on the right side here, I think I can circle this. That is actually John Liger out of the Dark Ace armor. And on the left side here, we've got John Caliber. And then we're introducing the other characters would already see on the Kickstarter. So this is Jessica Caliber, Kristen Caliber's sister. And then in the background, I still haven't named him yet, but this guy who has to wear a suit. I'm saying he has to wear a suit. I'm not going to explain why now. In the story, you'll find out at some point. But that's another one of the very important characters. And this down here is going to be Elizabeth, Elizabeth Caliber. So that's actually Jessica Caliber and John Liger's daughter. So this art piece was really meant to show kind of the modern family dynamic they have, where John Liger and Jessica Caliber are not together as a couple, but they have a child and they're raising them in this bunker in this dark future, and that's what really the whole story's what the fight is all about, right? Is their survival, their ways of life, and their ways of the past that they've inherited over the last 100 years from the various other people in the bunker. So in this case, they have these drone butterflies that as a family they create together. So that's kind of the whole emphasis of this image. So I hope you guys like it. I can't wait to get this thing colored. It's going to be phenomenal when it's colored. So that's that. The other thing I wanted to just quickly mention was that with the actual, let me just get the website up here. Maybe I closed it out. Here we go. Haha, here we go. Up and at 'em. With the actual Kickstarter, so things are going a little slower than expected, but I still need everybody's help here to get this thing rocking. But the advantage to it going slower, unfortunately, in one sense, but good for those who are currently backers, is that there's the weekly draw. So I'm just going to scroll quickly down through here. I'm not going to go through the Kickstarter itself. There's the video you can watch. There's a lot of cool art in here. I'll just go a little bit slow so you can see. There's a lot. If you haven't visited the Kickstarter, please check it out. And if you can support it, I need everybody's help to get this thing done. Uh, you make the difference, right? It's friends, fam, and fans. Like it's been a lifetime of work just to get this story kind of thought out, and the character designs worked. And so, anyways, this is what I wanted to mention. What I decided to do to make this Kickstarter different was to have weekly draws. So our first weekly draw will be Friday night at probably 8 o'clock. I'll go live for that again too, and we'll pick a random number. And out of how many ever backers we have on Friday, right now that's only 15 backers. Let's say that's still the same, or it's 20 or whatever. That's a 1 in 20 or a 1 in 15 chance to win. And the first week's prize, I wanted to make it a really cool one for early backers, because thank you for the support. I appreciate it. And so what I did is I had Derek Stevens' fantasy art here of the kind of a collage of his version of things. I always love the way he does it. He always does it different than me. So he has his own interpretation of things, and we work together to make it match to what we want. But he just ran with it and did his thing. So Commander Rasha with John Liger in his armor, and then Caliber here. And of course, we've got the planetary, I'm air quoting, planetary peace stations of the EU up here on the right, and then the drones that are in the series. So this is the first prize. Its value in doing these is, so you can buy this poster as well. This, not poster, this foil poster, right? It's not a regular poster, it's foil. So it should look really cool. I'm still waiting on the proofs, but they should be in soon. And it'll be an 1117 poster, foil. So it's going to be really, really shiny and hopefully look really, really cool. There is a chance that maybe, a small chance that the foil won't work for this piece of art. If that's true and it looks kind of, it doesn't look good enough, we will I'll change the I'll get a different proof done of another piece of art. But for right now, this is it. This is the poster you're going to get of Derek Stevens' work. It's always awesome and amazing and unique. And I just wanted to let you guys know that's happening Friday night. I'll go live then. You guys have got a couple days to jump in and support. And as always, forsake the future. All right, I'm out of here. You guys have a good evening. Later.